G'day guys and welcome back to another video on my channel, Nintendo Down Under. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, what a special episode I have for you guys today. I had the boys from the Half Pint Podcast sitting back there in my room. We had the table set up, we had the gear set up, and we did a podcast episode. I jumped on the show, I asked the boys what's their favourite games of all time. I gave them a Nintendo quiz to test their Nintendo knowledge, and at the end of the podcast, the boys play a drinking game of Mario Kart Don't Drink and Drive. That was so much fun, so many laughs. I can't wait for you guys to see that. I hope you guys enjoy.
Anyway, mate, we should just get stuck in.
There's power forward.
Yes. So here we are at Nintendo Down Under HQ.
Yes.
I mean, what a beautiful room that we're sitting in.
Yeah, and just big shout out to all my subscribers, everyone out there. So welcome
Get the quick plug in.
Peace out, homies.
Yeah, so we are doing a first here on Nintendo Down Under. We are doing for me it's a first, a podcast / YouTube video. So really excited to have
Exciting stuff.
Yeah, the guys here today.
And thanks for having us, John.
Yeah, thanks.
No.
Having us around.
Really, really excited. So I am dying to know you're sitting in here. What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on what you're seeing around you right now? Because this is my pride and joy.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone, go Nintendo Down Under YouTube, go have a look at a few videos. The collection is, dare you say, leading in Australia? One of?
Yeah,
best.
One of best.
Yeah.
My Nintendo 64
all
collection.
things Nintendo.
Yeah, right
all
behind
things
you.
Nintendo. All the way
That is
back
big.
from, what's one of the oldest things you've got in here?
Oh, I got stuff from the 80s.
Yeah, 80s, 90s, when Nintendo was just going absolutely bonkers.
Yeah, that's when I started out.
I sitting in this room, I definitely feel just so much nostalgia. Just
That's what I
all
feel.
the memories of childhood, everything that you did growing up.
Absolutely.
You've got
And
everything.
so much more,
We've had you on before, and
Yeah.
we have spoken about your collection. But to be here and to be sitting here, it's it is.
Well, obviously
it's-
for us,
it's very-
we're
it's
sitting
great.
here and we're looking
Definitely
this way, and obviously you got
check
but
it out.
the colors of the consoles,
Like Skittles, isn't it?
Yeah, that's just Nintendo.
How many it's just fat. Like I remember you just get the old black charcoal one, the
The
basic
old
kind of
basic
thing
one you
got,
chuck
and
in, which worth a few
away you
$100
go,
these days.
and,
But yeah, exactly right.
yeah, it's just amazing to see, and the boxes, just the colours. Everything in here is just colours.
Well, you guys have been me best mates for a long time. So since you're sitting in my Nintendo room and sitting in my game room, I thought I'd bring up, because if you can see here on camera, I've got 3 games. So people listening at home, I've got 3 games here in my hand. I'm going to talk about these games because these games, when I look at them, I think of these 2 boys sitting next to me in the pod. So I might start with you, Daniel.
yeah, boy.
I've got international cricket on the Super Nintendo. Now this game,
Oh,
That takes you back, doesn't it?
yeah.
Super
if
Nintendo.
you're an
Oh.
Australian, you're an Aussie, like this game
You know
is
what's up.
classic. You could press that green how's that button over and over
Over.
again and just keep appealing. How's that? How's that? How's that?
and they give you, remember you get the ball and the wickets, and you can
Yeah.
smash the wickets numerous times.
and the umpire's
the
like,
action.
not out.
You get the crowd and the boo.
And you accidentally hit the seagull.
Oh.
And feathers are going everywhere.
Do you know what was?
So hold on. This reminds you of Dan.
This reminds me of Daniel. So this
Do you know what was peak in this game?
What?
When you used to go and change your field. And I used to change my
Oh,
field for
yeah.
hours, and you pick up your little fielder by the head and his arms and his
He's
legs and
flapping
start
around
going
everywhere. Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
mate. Oh, that was that takes you back.
So that's
good.
more of a happy, nostalgic memory. This is
Yeah.
actually a happy memory for me too. So I don't know if it was exactly this game, but as you can see here, I've got Mario Party 2. So everyone listening at home, I've got Mario Party 2. Now, I went to Daniel's house and we had a Mario Party session on a Saturday night, maybe about 10 years ago. Now, Daniel, can you tell me what happened when you lost one of the minigames? Please tell
All right, so-
everyone what happened.
For,
This is a
for
cracker.
all the listeners, for our listeners, for Nintendo Down Under's listeners, I'm going to hit you with a bit of knowledge, right?
Real talk.
This man here he's phenomenal with games,
That's right.
right? Phenomenal.
Get around it.
And not often you beat him. So when I was beating him, I was all up and about. And I reckon it was some form of like hockey mini game or something or other, right? and I had him. I had him on toast, Andy. He was done.
Yeah, victories over
And-
John are
They're
are
sweet.
rare.
They're
very
sweet.
rare.
They're bittersweet. I could taste it. And lo and behold, yeah, short story, I basically lost in the last 10 seconds.
All right, so he took.
So he lost. He
got
lost
you.
everybody.
I lost,
you.
yeah.
He
I
got
lost,
you right. He pipped you right there
I lost to the master.
at the finishing
Lost-
line.
Once again, lost the
And
mini game.
so I rose out of my seat and clenched my fist just to sort of punch the air. But I kind of followed through the air and went straight into the wall
You went to
and punched a
punch
hole in the
air,
wall.
my ass.
Punch the air on the other side of the wall.
Yeah.
So I punched a hole in the wall, and then
And then what happened?
I was in instant regret because I'd punched a hole in the wall. So I didn't know how to tell the parents that I'd done this.
But whose house were you at?
My place.
Oh, okay.
So because it was out in the in the shed, I told them that I tripped over some cables and planted me elbow through the wall, and
Don't worry, I'm okay though.
they bought it, mate. They
No,
bought it. They
I
ate
did
that.
not. I remember Daniel's dad thought, F off, mate. You did not go to lean on this wall and it
That
break.
looks like a pretty fist-like
Yeah.
hole to me.
What's all that jip rop doing on your knuckles there, son? Yeah, so that is a classic story I have of
that was beauty.
of Daniel. And so I'm sort of changing it up here. It's not quite Nintendo related, but I've got Modern Warfare 3. Now, Modern Warfare 3...
Cracker of a game.
Awesome game. So they had this game mode that was new at the time. It was Infected. And if you played Infected before, you know what I mean. But for those who've never played Infected before, one person starts Infected with a gun, shoots everybody else, and then all of a sudden you can only throw knives at them. And when you infect people, you join the Infected team. Anyway, sometimes people just like to hide the whole game. They try and hide the whole time. Old mate Andy here next to me, right? He goes to me and my other mate Carl. Boys, I have the best
Yeah,
hiding
because
place you've ever seen.
That
No
was
one's
my
gonna
jam.
find me.
That was my specialty on Infected was the hiding spots. The little spots where you can jump up onto a ledge and run across like an invisible fence and then hide up and then no one can get you.
But that wasn't that though this time, was it? It wasn't. What was it? What were you hiding on? Come on. What were you hiding on?
Well, you find some yourself. You
sound
also
nervous.
watch the little YouTube clips and you find some little secret spots that other people know. But in this case, I know what you're referring to.
Yes,
Is it where it was one where I was just sitting? I said, "Oh, I've got this great spot," and it wasn't very great at all. It was just on top of an umbrella, and the thing was that you could go up above the umbrella and then you just see me lying on the. Is that the one?
that is really, really well done. Explained, because I'm telling you what, I'm gonna even pump that out one more time. All right, old mate Andy here.
Not my finest spot.
No, but an umbrella out in the open. I'll lay on top of this with a window ledge, massive wide
Well,
window
you've
ledge
got to
above
get
it,
to the umbrella somehow.
looking right down, and there's some player hiding, laying still, thinking that no one can see him.
Sometimes if you stay still, they can't see you.
Admittedly, in that
But they're-
level, everyone hides behind the fast food outlet.
Yeah.
So everyone's like, "Oh yeah, I'm just gonna keep going for here and going."
But
for
this
here
umbrella
and-
was like bright white. You're in green camo. laying on it. It was just.
All right, not my finest work,
No,
that
no,
one,
yeah.
but that was I did like a hiding spot.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up because I've got a favourite memory of you,
Yeah,
of
right.
us,
Oh.
and it goes back to our high school days. We went to high school together.
We did. Thomas More College.
Thomas More College represent.
You dogs.
Anyway,
Even though we had nothing to do with dogs. Pretty sure we were green and yellow. But yeah, you
Oh
dogs.
yeah, remember when we had to wear the brown pants? How hideous was that? It was trash.
Yeah,
they
our
grew
uniform.
on you. Like eventually they just
Brown
like, whatever.
pants and cream white
Oh.
shirt.
It was rank. Anyway,
Shout out to
It was
all the
it-
people listening from Thomas More.
it was in year.
Great school,
What was it? Year 12, year 11,
Yeah, year 12.
year 12.
We'll go year 12.
Yeah, one of those.
Mature
and,
years.
and we used to have study lessons. So we used to get like a break where you'd have an in-between lesson where you could sit down and do whatever and study and
Yep.
get
Freeze,
ahead and
weren't they
catch
called-
up.
are they called
yeah,
freeze?
a free.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, free to study.
Yeah.
So John and I were studying.
Studying,
We were studying the 64, mate. We were as soon as study lesson was on, mate, we were legged it back to your place because you're around the corner.
Didn't live far from there.
And we went and played some FIFA World Cup 98 on the Super.
Do you remember the intro music to that?
Yeah, I Get Knocked Down, isn't
I
it?
get knocked down.
Oh.
I get up again. Like the best soccer intro song
It
ever.
was good.
Like you just get going. Like let's get.
And do you know what my favorite?
Gets
Do you
the
know what was
people
your
going.
favorite? What was your What was your favorite part of that game?
I think my favorite part was you could just slide tackle everyone and anyone, and the referee would hardly book you. The only time you get booked if you could slide tackle the goalkeeper, then he'd give you a red card. But everyone else, you could slide tackle everybody. Easy, basic game.
Studs up. It was great.
Oh, good fun. Good.
It was
tracks.
great. That was probably my best memory.
We'll have to play
of
that again
gaming
soon.
memory with you. Yeah.
Talking about international cricket and that, we'll have to have a crack later. We really will.
Yeah, we will.
All right. Well, I've got another one for you. I'll start with you, Daniel. What are your top 3 favorite games ever? Doesn't just have to be Nintendo. Ever.
All right. Well, just off the top of my head, I'm going to go with the PS4 Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Yep.
Set in Greece. I plowed hours into that. I
Oh, we've lost it here.
I remember I bought it. It was the Christmas holidays. I bought it, and in 2 weeks I sunk 90 hours.
Wow.
Into the game.
Wow.
That's like
Yeah.
something Reese would do.
Oh yeah, it's amateur hour over here, mate. So there, that's probably up there.
That's number 3. Number 2.
There's so many that I can choose from, but
It's hard to pick 3.
But because you are on the show, it's Modern Warfare 2. We used to smash
what
that
game.
all the time.
That's OG, isn't it?
yeah,
That's one of the best.
Goats.
yeah.
Yeah.
They even remastered it. It's a shame they didn't remaster the multiplayer side of it.
They may one day. Who knows?
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Number 1.
And number 1 is a Nintendo game,
Yeah.
and it's Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Oh man, what a game! How keen are you for the next Breath of the Wild number 2?
I want to play number 1 again
Yeah, I've done it twice.
before tucking into 2.
Yeah, just to appreciate it again.
Yeah.
But it's got a lot to live up to, doesn't it? Because number 1 is
they've
basically
set the bar.
It was the first Nintendo Switch game to be released, but to me, it's the best, and I don't think they're going to beat it. Yeah, what a game!
Again, you can sink so many hours into that too. I think
Lots to do.
I enjoy a lot of open world games. Things
Yeah.
that you can
Just tuck into,
yeah,
relax,
just
and
really
enjoy,
get stuck into
zone
and
out.
Play at your own pace.
yeah, correct.
Yep.
Correct.
What about you over there, Andrew? What is your top 3?
It's
shenanigans?
tough. It's tough. Pokemon Red, Game Boy.
Oh,
In the nostalgic feels. Bang.
God.
Yeah.
Bang. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you either had red or blue, or what were the other ones?
No, the most sought after was yellow because you
Yeah,
wanted
yellow.
the Pikachu. That was the
Yellow.
only game you could start with the Pikachu.
Then they had gold and silver and probably sapphire and
they've
bloody
done
diamonds
so-
and rubies
yeah.
and bloody moon and suns and and bloody Venuses and Jupiters
Opals.
and all, you know.
Shanae's and Shaniquas.
But I had red, Pokemon Red. That was probably
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's number 3.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good. That's a good one. Thanks, mate. It's not a game, but I would just say it is a game, but I'd probably say Call of Duty. I've played many Call of Duties, but like we just said, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was probably that was the first one I played, and I played a lot with you, John.
Yeah.
I think that was our first
As a
Yeah.
group, yeah.
group gaming online
Yeah, I
together,
agree.
wasn't it? Yeah.
But mostly the Modern Warfares.
Yeah.
Modern Warfare 3 is a good one, but Modern Warfare 2 was probably one of my favourite Modern Warfares.
And the new one they did last year was really good too. We all got
Yeah,
that
we
together.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shoot the ship 24/7. That was good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Speaking of PlayStation, I was this is a little before I get to my number 1.
All right.
There's a little
Bit of build-up
there's a little side story.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this, I reckon.
I
Strap yourselves in.
one
We're
day
ready.
one day here's another classic story from me.
Yeah.
One day I just dropped into a JB Hi-Fi and I mean we've got a bit of a connection there. We know some people that work at JB Hi-Fi. So I walked in, and then Reese was
Shout
there. Reese was there. He was actually there, and like one of the boys. I tapped him on the bum and like, yeah. Anyway, and he was grabbing some games as he always does, and
Nice one too.
and he goes,
Solid.
Firm.
he goes, why don't you get a new game or something? No, I don't want a game. He's like, what do you like? And this is probably after I just played like Red Dead 2 or something like that. I haven't played Red Dead 1, only Red Dead 2 because that's a bit more. That's just what I do. I just do things backwards, or just do one and not the other. I'm not going to play Red Dead 1 ever. I just played Red Dead 2, and I said, like that open world kind of thing. And Reese goes, here, buy this game. This is great. This is like 10 out of 10. One of the greatest games made on PlayStation. I think it was called, is it The Last of Us? Yeah. So I'm like, it looks good. And I don't know. It wasn't that expensive. I'm not today. Maybe next time. And anyway, see you, mate. Shoot off and go home. And then about 20 minutes later, he rings me up and goes, are you home? I'm like, yeah, well, I just spoke to you half an hour ago. Yeah, I just went straight home. Get a knock on the door, and there's Reese. He's bought The Last of Us and handed it to me and go, that's for you, mate. It was dirt cheap. Here, just enjoy yourself, play it, and you'll love it.
Did you enjoy it?
Haven't played it. It's still, I must have been, because I haven't played PlayStation for about a year. It's just been off.
Yeah.
Send it to Cashy.
It's still, mate, it's still in, it's still CIB. It's still complete inbox, plastic wrapping on it and everything. And boy, do I hear about it. But maybe one day I might just decide to open it. But at this stage, it's still complete inbox. And thanks for the thought.
Classic story.
Yeah.
Classic. What's your number one?
I forgot about that. That was a good story.
Yeah.
What is the number one game?
Number one for me is probably going to be an all-time classic Nintendo Mario Kart 64.
Oh, yes.
That for me is that's
the pinnacle.
Yeah.
The pinnacle.
They got that game bang on.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Big step up from the 2D to 3D.
Yeah.
That was just
Mario Kart
amazing.
64. Endless fun. And I mean, even nowadays, even like you don't have to have a PS5. Just get your 64 out, dust it off, get it out the shed, and Mario Kart 64, you can't lose.
I look forward to playing that later.
I don't think we have
We
to.
will.
We don't have to ask
As a
you,
little
do we?
as a little secret segment for Nintendo down under.
You've got
YouTube.
a couple of videos for the viewers that I think very clearly outlines a few of your favourite games.
Yeah, I actually
So
did a
get
recent
over
one.
there. Get over to your channel.
So
Check 'em out.
All the listeners out there, I did a top 100. My top 100 Nintendo games of all time. That was a bit of a grind, actually, trying to work out my top 100. So laid them on the floor, put them in order. I've got more than 100 games, obviously. But doing that was a lot of fun. Did that 2 videos ago. So if you haven't seen that, check that out. But for everyone out there who probably hadn't listened to the podcast when I first went on, when I was on the Half Pint Podcast back, I don't know, episode 10, 12, whenever that was, the boys had me on and they gave me a Nintendo.
Yeah, we gave you a quiz.
No, it was a Mario Kart quiz.
Yes, it was a quiz. It was actually a quiz.
was.
I think I made it because my favorite game of all time.
Yes.
Mario Kart 64. We made a
Correct.
Mario Kart 64 quiz.
Correct. So
Yes.
today I'm going to return the favour and I've got a quiz.
He's gonna return serve.
You boys.
Ooh.
So
Bit of-
I've got 8
bit of
questions here.
Mario Tennis. Oh, so we've got a quiz.
Yeah, so I've got questions for you guys. So,
Okay.
I'm going to see who has the better Nintendo knowledge.
Okay.
So we're going to do... So
Well-
we're not all yelling out the answer.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Yeah,
the first
okay.
one to say their buzzer. And the buzzer is going to be your name.
Okay.
Yeah, so can we have
Buzzer's
a little,
your name.
Yeah, can we practice right now?
Andy.
Dan.
Very
Yeah,
good.
buzzers are working.
Oof.
Very good.
Very, very good. So you're going to be quick on that.
Yep.
Eh.
Oh, I don't think that wasn't
That's
a
what I
buzzer.
said.
That's a
said.
minus point if we get that shit.
Don't worry, I'll recover from this.
Yeah.
What was that pink dinosaur looking thing? That's what that sounded
Birdo.
like. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So back when we were in high school immature, we used to call her vagina face, by the way. Because you had a face.
We did too. We did too.
No, we didn't call her Birdo, we called her vagina face.
We did too.
There's a great memory.
That
Great
is
memory.
a good memory.
Yeah.
That is a good memory.
All right, well, let's get cracking with this
All
quiz.
right,
Yeah, let's do it. All right. First question. How many home Nintendo consoles are there? Not including handhelds.
How many what? How many home?
Home. So basically from the first console to the Switch now, how many have there been?
Andy.
Yep.
4?
Dan,
Oh, is that right?
That's wrong.
you're way out. I'm going to go 7.
Bang. 27, bang.
Did you know that? Was that
Did you actually know that?
I would.
You
It
look at
was
my notes
around. It was around the mark.
That's really good.
That was around the mark.
Because you got the NES, the SNES, N64, GameCube, Wii U, Switch. Well done. Well done.
Do your research, mate.
4.
But Nintendo PlayStation,
Super.
what about Sega, Saturn.
Super Cube.
Yeah. The old Super Cube, remember that one? All right. Question 2. What year was the Nintendo Switch released?
Dan,
Come on.
2016.
Incorrect.
Andy. 2017.
Bang!
Yes.
1 all here on the old quiz game we got here. 1 all.
Just let him go first, get it wrong, and then you just sweep in Stephen Bradbury style.
I love how you said your buzzer name, but then you just had to think about it. All right. Where are we? Question 3. What is my favourite game?
Favorite game.
Favourite game.
Ever?
Come on. This should be easy. I was waiting for the quick buzz here.
Dan,
Yes.
Mario Kart 64.
No.
Damn it.
Andy. What, I mean, you can still.
Oh, you
This is
got
my
an answer
favourite
now.
game, and you subscribers out there know I talk about this
Yeah,
game
people are going to be
all
yelling
the
and
time,
screaming.
and they don't know it.
I know it. It's over there. It's Banjo-Kazooie.
Hey, Banjo-Kazooie!
Ah.
I was waiting for you both to like shout your name really quickly. That was an easy one. There you go.
Score?
Andy is up 2-1. All right.
It's all right. We're going long distance here.
I think I need glasses. Struggling with my questions. All right. Before Nintendo made games, all the way back in the 1890s, what did Nintendo make?
1890s.
1890s. What did Nintendo make?
Dan, board games.
Incorrect.
Damn it. Must have been close. You had
Yeah,
to
not
think
far
about
off.
that.
I haven't heard your buzzer yet. Don't give me
Yeah,
Where's the buzzer?
What did Nintendo make? Andy. my buzzer is really.
This must be wrong. Not working or something.
Did they make 1980s? They make clothing?
They made playing cards.
Oh.
Oh, that was my next guess.
1890s Nintendo back then. You know they're that old?
No.
Yeah, 1890s they made playing cards.
Wow.
Next question.
So that's still 2-1.
Andy's wins.
Geez, I need glasses.
Just zoom in.
You're right, mate. We got plenty of time.
Dan, it's that.
All right,
Dan,
It's
Here we
a
go.
cherry ball. It's a cherry ball.
I'm cherry popping here. What
So
Nintendo-
sorry, I got to cut in there. What we didn't tell him before we gave it to him,
And he wouldn't have looked.
Can you tell me what the percentage on that is?
If I can read it. We have 2.5%.
No, that's standard
2.5
drinks.
standard drinks.
Standard drinks.
It's at 8.5.
8.5.
8.5.
He's torched.
Wow.
He's
Got him,
torched. He
mate.
can't read.
He's
Next
lit.
question. Next question.
Lit fan. No wonder he can't read it, mate.
Getting blurry.
We'll keep on here. What Nintendo game has sold the most ever copies? It's a little bit tricky.
I have no idea.
Dan,
Yeah.
Donkey Kong.
No.
Damn it.
I'll give you a hint here, Andy.
Yeah.
It's not a Mario game, a Zelda game, it's not a Donkey Kong game, it's something.
Andy, Pokemon.
No.
I'm 10.
Can you believe? At
No.
82.9 million copies, Wii Sports
Oh.
What?
is the most sold ever Nintendo game.
Wait, yeah, because it came with the bloody Wii.
That's pathetic.
That's the records, though. That's the records.
Shit question. Next, carry on.
We didn't even know my favourite game. Don't give me shit questions.
Mate, I got it right, mate. I got it right.
My goodness. All right. What Mario Kart game, Andy, you should get this if you're pumping up this game.
Yep.
What Mario... Oh, I just get everything else.
Yeah. Andy. Andy.
Oh, you idiot.
Let me guess. Is it Mario Kart 64?
What Mario Kart game introduced the blue shell?
Oh, Mario Kart 64. Yippee.
8.5%, whatever it was. So we'll scrap that one. So we're still 2-1, Andy. Won't go 3-1. That was harsh.
Yeah.
3-1.
All right, 2 questions to go.
All right, here we go.
Okay, okay.
The last.
2 to go. I can steal this.
No, you can't.
What character does Mario always have to rescue?
Dan.
Andy.
Peach.
Correct, but I will award 2 bonus points if you get this part right. Before it was called Princess Peach, or before she was, what was her name in the early games? 'Cause it wasn't always Peach.
I don't.
Andy Plum.
Dan. I don't know her name, but she's on Odyssey, and she's the chick in the New York. The mayor.
No.
She was.
No, different one. So,
No.
Princess Peach back in the old games was Princess Toadstool. So that's why it was 2
Oh,
points.
yeah.
We're not
Okay,
just-
I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, Princess Toadstool.
Whatever.
All right, last question.
Here we go.
For all the marbles.
Here we go.
I'll award 2 bonus points to this so we can make it interesting. So Andy's got a chance of winning.
We're at 2-2, aren't we?
No, no one got that right. It's still 2-1.
Yeah.
I
So
got-
Dan
I
has
got
a chance
I
of
got the
winning.
Peach. I got 1.
All right.
Oh, yeah, you did. No, it's 2-2. It's 2-2.
2-2, mate.
It's 2-2.
Oh, you're behind.
Here we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Winner takes all.
1 bonus.
For all the dice.
What year did GoldenEye come out on the Nintendo 64? An all-time classic, cult classic.
Andy.
Yeah.
1995?
Incorrect.
Dan. 97.
Correct.
Yeah!
Daniel is the quiz master.
That one's for Tice. That one's to you, buddy.
Well done, well done. I was hoping you'd get that one.
Yeah.
because,
It was around when that's when the movie came out, I think.
Just quickly though, how good, while we're on it, is GoldenEye?
Oh.
And if you guys didn't know, because what makes GoldenEye famous is the multiplayer.
Yeah.
And that was a last-minute thought. So they made the game, and then they thought, just for the release, we better chuck some basic multiplayer in it, and ended up being just
Basic
The best.
multiplayer.
phenomenal,
best.
like
That's-
huge, just
yeah.
changed gaming forever. And another quick little fact about that is that movie came out in 1995, but they didn't release the game until August 25th, 1997. Crazy.
2 days before your
Wow.
birthday.
Wow.
Not the 1997 part, but yeah.
Yeah.
Wowie. There you go.
Yeah. So that's that was my little Nintendo quiz.
Thank you. Round of applause. Thank you.
Yeah. Well done. Well done.
Thanks.
Well done, mate.
No, that was a bit
Didn't
of fun.
see that.
I-
Came from
I
nowhere,
had-
mate.
I did
Yeah,
not deserve to win.
Stephen Bradbury, your ass, didn't I, mate?
did.
Yeah.
Well, I sort of robbed you though because you would have got the blue shell question, but I told the answer before I read the
Yeah.
question, didn't I?
Yeah. No, I'm calling in.
Calling foul.
Calling foul.
Calling bullshit. Calling
Call,
foul.
So Andy, what's your democracy manifesto?
Oh, mate, don't get me started. Tell you what, next week. I'll tell you what it's going to be next week.
While we're on that, what are the old?
All right.
Oh, we're getting into it? He's called it.
Do you have one? Do you have a democracy manifest?
Well, just quickly for all the viewers out there on the Half Pint Podcast, once you subscribe to all their bloody Apple Pods, whatever you do, I don't know podcasts that well. You'll be able to hear
5 stars.
Yeah, 5-star rating.
5 stars only.
Give him 5. Yeah, you do a.
Well, it's usually Dan's democracy manifest. I've just been with a couple.
Yeah, there's a segment they always do on their show.
I want everyone to be involved.
Yeah,
I do want everyone
everyone.
to be involved.
If it just really grinds your gears, what is it?
Yeah, so it's a bit off. It's not Nintendo related, but
All right, well, here you go, mate.
my personal drive, Democracy Manifest,
Democracy manifest.
that drives me nuts.
Yeah.
And you guys actually might have spoken about this before. I'm not sure, but I hate when you're driving along in cars and you take the time and courtesy to let somebody in, and they don't wave back. They don't give the old hand or the whatever.
The salute, the single finger salute,
That is
or the sometimes one of
bullshit.
those ones.
Yeah.
I won't blow your microphone.
Or just a nod.
off and
That's rubbish.
Well,
Like,
that's
anything.
drivers, man.
because I always do. I always try and make a conscious effort if someone lets me in because they're
You gotta say
doing a good thing.
thanks.
Just
Give
a little
courtesy.
nod. Even if it's
Yeah.
just on the
Little
wheel, the old
thanks.
one.
Cheers.
One thing.
Yeah.
They've
Yeah.
acknowledged.
Up you
it.
go.
But the old, I'll just drive straight in. That is bullshit. I hate it. That is my little gripe. You might have spoken about it before.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, only like 1 or 2 episodes ago, but
No, but I don't
We're
think
pumping it up again because it's crap.
Yeah, it is.
Make
It
sure,
is.
and here's a little challenge to everyone. This is what I do every time, every single day I go out in the car. Try and give way to someone at least once.
I remember you saying
Try and
that,
give
yeah.
way to someone at least once
Yeah.
when you're in the car. If everyone did that on the road,
You know when I do it? Straight away. Just get it off the bat, get it done, and you don't have to let anyone in later on. It's great. It's great. Just
Yeah.
do that. Have you got a democracy manifest?
no,
this
not
week?
this week, mate. No, it's been pretty casual for me, so it's all good.
I've let someone in early. So there's a clear part to let someone in.
Yeah.
You don't do it. Sorry, mate. I've already done it today. Don't be angry. Don't done it today.
As soon as Dan gives way once, he's cutting everyone else off.
Up yours, mate.
Yeah, no, it's the rules. Road rules.
All right, mate. I think we better wrap it up. We've got some.
Yeah, we got something special.
Oh, yes, do we?
Yeah, we got something special.
Well, I mean, bonus content of the pod. You might have to, once the pod's done, you might have to go off and find it. But we've got some special content coming for Nintendo Down Under.
Yeah, for YouTube.
YouTube.
So for the
video only.
So all the podcast listeners and all the people watching right now,
get over, jump over.
Yeah, jump over to Nintendo Down Under at Nintendo.
Are we going to tell them what's going to happen, or no?
Yeah, I'm about to tell them.
Okay, wait, go. Sorry.
Just pumping up my pages quickly.
Quick.
Yeah, we are going to play Don't Drink and Drive Mario Kart games.
Yes.
So
Speaking of driving,
yeah, please check that out because it's these two guys here versing each other as well. So
and just don't drink and drive ever. Doesn't need to be done.
Nah,
I mean, we're playing Mario Kart 64.
Shouldn't even need to be said, really.
Very, very sensible.
It's just common sense. Don't fucking do it.
Get yourself a cart and a Heineken Zero, mate. You'll be good set.
Absolutely.
Set.
I can't
Or
do
that.
I can't do
Or
that.
that.
I don't really enjoy the taste of beer that much. Where I
Go
have to
to-
drink a non-alcoholic beer. If I'm going to drink beer, I want some.
Go down to
Want
Coles.
some 8.5% bloody cherry popping?
I want some cherry
Some
poppin'
cherry
nuts, boy.
bumpers.
You dog.
We better wrap it up. Thanks for if you have listened to the very end.
Thanks.
Thanks very much for
thanks.
listening.
Yeah, well
And don't forget to like
fun.
and subscribe and
Hopefully,
share and comment and click on things.
5
and
stars,
I already said
stuff.
subscribe.
Not 4.5.
And if you're if you're listening on Apple
5
Music,
only.
and we know most people do listen on Apple Music, Apple Podcasts,
Yes.
or Spotify, whatever it is. 5 stars.
Whatever takes your fancy.
Yeah, cool.
But
All
it's
right.
been good fun.
It's been very good.
Enjoyed this. Thank you
Another
very
episode
much,
down,
fellas.
episode 30, an absolute cracker. And yeah, I'm sure we'll be back very soon.
Yeah, peace out, guys.
Cool.
Love you all.
See ya. See you, John. Thanks, mate. Thanks for having us on. Go on.
All right, guys, as promised, we are doing Don't Drink and Drive. So what drinks do we have here, boys?
Oh, the old Han Super Dry, but it's not just a normal one. It's pretty bloody big.
Some longies, bro.
Longies.
Some longies.
All right. So for those of you who don't know the rules, basically,
Drive safely.
yeah, you can't drink and drive. So we're going to play a game of Mario Kart 64 Luigi Circuit. So rules are very simple. You have to finish your drink before you finish the race, but also as you're driving, if you want to take a drink, you have to stop your car completely.
You can't drink and drive.
No, you can't do it.
Don't do it. Never
Before you
drink and
drink,
drive.
put the drink down, drive again. So yeah, this should be a lot of fun. What characters are we picking, boys?
Mario. I've already locked into it.
He's playing his cards early, mate.
Mario.
Toad.
We got Mario
Toad's
and
where it's
Toad.
at.
So
Alright, here we
Andy in the maroon red is Mario, and Daniel here with the cat back.
Luigi Raceway?
Toad. Yeah, Luigi's Raceway.
Alright,
Here we go. Here we go.
All the best.
Are the drinks open?
Dickhead.
Are the drinks open?
Not yet.
And we're off. Hang on. We're both having a drink. Oh no, Andy's having a drink early.
All this winning's making me thirsty.
Yeah,
All this winning.
They have not moved off the track. Here we go. So Andy's away in first place. How's that long neck feeling, mate? Oh, looks good. Looks really good. As long as it's cold.
Pretty cold.
We're at another stop here, so now Andy's having another sip.
Oh.
Racing at the door, please. And we are away. So Andy's still in first place. We got Reese here just chucking under the camera. Andy's still here in first place.
Alright, it's neck and neck.
No,
Get out of
mate,
here. Get out of
Watch
here.
out for the bomb. Watch out for the bomb, boys.
Alright. Nah, pit stop.
Hang on, I'm gonna stop the car completely, please. Stop it.
Get out. Get in there nice and deep,
Here we
like.
go. Oh, hang on, that car's not stopped. That's not. There we go.
Can't stop, mate.
Hang on. Alright, sorry, technical difficulties. We're back here. Away we go, boys.
We're back on.
We're back. It's rough and rugged
Here we go. Looking good here.
here. Good, good.
Oh, that's a waste.
So Andy is still in the lead. He's got
Going
3 red shells. Daniel
I've
is
got
a
a
bit
good
behind
setup
here. So he's got some protection. That's 1 lap
Make sure you brake
down.
when you stop, mate. Make sure you brake.
I did,
2
mate.
laps to go. Are you cheating?
Nah.
Are you cheating, mate? Hang on, another stop here. Daniel's doing a bit of catch up here. I can hear a few burps, boys.
I want to get it
hear a
out.
few
Yeah,
burps.
she's thirsty, mate.
We don't condone and promote drinking, by the way, but it's a good fun game.
That's what we're all about,
That's
yo.
right. So now Daniel is in the lead, and Andy's in second place. The drinks are
I got
about
a foul on this.
half
Bullshit.
done. Oh, he's struggling, I reckon. That looks rough, mate. Get it in here. Down it goes. Andy's doing all right over there. So Andy and Mario is still way ahead, well not way ahead, but a good distance ahead. Into their second lap, halfway through the race now. He's hit Toad. Get some of that into you, please. Sorry, no. Andy, Mario hit the bomb. Toad didn't. My apologies there. Good, that was good. There was my. Oh, lightning! Lightning! Bang! Big chance for Toad to go. He stopped the car. Well done, no cheating. He stopped the car. He's going to get the beer in while he can. And Toad is well ahead now in the lead. Well played. Oh, was that on the dirt? Oh, the gas.
Looking good.
The gas from the beer.
Bit dusty.
Get in here, mate. Get it in here. As we can see, Mario is back in the lead. He's having a big drink, though. Big drink. Good effort there. Only quarter to go. And he's just getting some into him as well. We still have Mario in the lead. Toad catching up really fast into the final lap. Oh, the gas. The gas from the long neck beer. And we got Toad using Star, cutting across.
Stop cheating.
He's cutting across. Good tactics. He's going to run into him. He's going to run into him. Oh! That was close. Really close. He's hit him. We're running out of race here and there's still beer to be drunk. Can't cross that line until the beer is done. They're both having a big drink. It's getting tight now. Oh, one's empty. Are they both empty? They are both. We'll go empty. It's a race.
Oh, no.
It's a race to the end. They've both got boost. Who would have read this? What a race we got. Both cutting across the grass. Not long to go now. Who's it gonna be? Daniel or Andy? Mario or Toad? We got Toad! We got Toad! What a winner! He was burping. He was struggling. Wow, what a race. That was pretty cool. Well done, everyone. Bit of love.
Don't drink and drive.
Don't do that.
Definitely don't.
Exactly right. We don't promote drinking, but a bit of fun. Thanks for tuning in today's video, guys. The podcast's a lot of fun. Thanks these boys again. Awesome. Make sure you 5-star them and subscribe to all their pods and Apple pods and whatever pods. I don't know. I'm not very good at podcasts. I'm learning. Thanks again, guys. And until next time.
Peace out, homies.
Take care.